Ladies and gentlemen, wow. What a start to Monday Night Raw. But before I start the Monday Night Raw review, I wanted to show you guys this. This was posted by WrestleTalk, as it says, Pat McAfee says the IWC dipshits have no idea that his WWE alliance with Randy Orton is for the good of them. I was asking the wrestling fans this weekend, hey, did you thank Randy Orton yet for what he is going to do for the future of wrestling? They have no idea. This is for the good of them. They have no idea what they've been missing. They have no idea what it's supposed to look like. Now we changed that. They're not the biggest fans of what happened. They're pretty upset about it, but they are part of the problem. They said, yeah, this was what it's supposed to be with all this stuff. Nah, let's show you what it's supposed to be whenever Randy Orton is at the top of the marquee. So basically, this was Pat McAfee calling out the fans for saying that, oh, we are just awful people. We don't know what we're talking about. Well, Pat McAfee, screw you, dude. Anyways, let's get to Monday Night Raw as the show started off with CM Punk. And CM Punk was pissed when he came out. Why? Well, he's going to tell us why. He starts his promo by saying, Houston is a great wrestling city. I had some great memories there, but some memories haunt me. I remember the veterans and think, what would they do in this situation? For example, what would Harley Race do? And then he talks about Roman Reigns and tells the fans, well guys, don't even be surprised because Roman Reigns is not here. Being hated by losers is the price I pay because I'm not one of them. Y'all can chant OTC, but he's not gonna show up. It's not my fault because I'm here. And even though that I'm an old man, I'm old, but I'm not weak. Punk gets on the announce table and he continues his promo by saying, Roman, I'm now starting to understand why TKO sent you to Jimmy Fallon. Because you're plastic, you're artificial, and I'm dangerous. Because they don't know what I'm going to do to you or what I'm going to say. I can record every single day, but you're not doing anything. They boo me because you're not there. Roman, you act like you're The Rock. He's a Hollywood superstar. Well, he was a Hollywood superstar. My cousin isn't on the TKO board of directors, no. They didn't bring me here because I sucked at American football. Nah, bro, he really went off on The Rock. Oh my god, this guy is crazy. It doesn't end there. As he says, Roman, you're a nepo baby who ate dog food for a weird old man. Dude, he really went off on Vince McMahon. Oh my god, this guy is crazy. That man treated me like a dog and he expected me to smile. But I put my dignity first and left. And that's why you hate me, Roman. You can't control me. Like how you could control your cousins and family. You could talk about how you main evented so many WrestleManias. But if we stank in those main events of WrestleManias, they would put us in the blacklist. And guess what? That bridge could collapse at any time. I could swim away from that. After going off on Roman Reigns and secretly mentioning Vince McMahon, this is where it gets real. You would think I'm done. No, I'm just getting started. Pat McAfee. He didn't say McAfee, he said McAfee. You think you could come in here into my business? Well, great, because you wrote a check that your narrow ass can't catch. You want to talk about ticket sales? Well, guess what? Go ahead and call your agent, who decided to make the decision to put you in there, and tell him, lower the ticket prices. Houston, lower those damn ticket prices so that these families could see me choke the living hell out of Roman Reigns. Because my name is CM Punk, and I approve this message. Dude, you know who he was talking about. That agent is Ari Emanuel. Punk literally went off, not only on Roman Reigns, but Vince McMahon, The Rock, Ari Emanuel, Pat McAfee, and TKO. Dude, I can't. Like, bruh, this was... I can't even get into words with what Punk... Oh my god. This guy. This dude is the greatest of all time. This has got to be promo of the year. This literally has to be promo of the year. And CM Punk told nothing but the truth by not only saying on how he felt, but also on how we felt. We, as the fans. Oh my goodness, Punk. You absolutely cooked. So now I want to move on from CM Punk to one of his old rivals, Seth Rollins. Rollins says that he is back to not only win the title that he never lost, which was the World Heavyweight Championship, but he also wants to get his revenge on the Vision. But as he was going off with Paul Heyman, the Vision, Gunther, out of nowhere, came from behind and tried to put Seth Rollins in the sleeper once again. Rollins got out of it, tried to do his own sleeper to Gunther, gets out of it, Rollins tries to do a stomp, Gunther gets out of the ring, Rollins dives over to Gunther, and they fight outside of the ring. Gunther manages to escape after being split up by officials. So then we go backstage. Gunther is now being confronted by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman thanks Gunther for saving him last week when they were in Madison Square Garden. Gunther, on the other hand, tells Paul, thanks, but it's going to be more than just a thanks. What does he mean by that? I believe Paul Heyman is going to owe Gunther a favor. Remember what happened last year when Paul Heyman owed Seth Rollins a favor? How ironic. So now I want to move on to the last part of the show, which was another face-off between Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar, but this time they were going to sign their contract for their WrestleMania match. First up, we got Triple H and Adam Pearce coming out, getting ready, and I don't even know, what's with the complaining about Triple H being in the spotlight, huh? What's with that? I don't get it. Anyways, Paul Heyman introduces Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar comes out, gets in the ring, and he's waiting for Oba Femi. So Oba Femi comes out, and here I took this picture because I wanted to give a shout out to Dub and Ross of In the Clutch, who are from Houston, Texas, and they went to Monday Night Raw to watch the show. I'm very proud of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. So Oba Femi was about to get in the ring. Brock Lesnar wasted no time. These guys didn't even sign the contract. They just started fighting. They went outside of the ring. Brock went onto the post. Back into the ring. Brock Lesnar looked like he was about to go for a belly-to-belly suplex, I believe. But then, I think it was botched. And then both Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar went through the table. Security guards and officials had to split up Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar jumped in there, and then he was split up. Oba Femi jumped in there as well, but they were split up again. Brock Lesnar gets an office chair and literally throws it at the security guards and Oba Femi. Femi wasted no time. He picked up that chair and threw it back. And that is how Monday Night Raw goes off the air. Dude, this show absolutely cooked. This was far better than Friday Night SmackDown. Raw in general is literally better than SmackDown. And we're only just one more week till we get to WrestleMania. I don't know what's going to happen next week, but whatever happens, happens. I honestly just want to get to WrestleMania already. But the show was fun though. Anyways, guys, what did you guys think of this week's Monday Night Raw? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, tap the notification bell for more videos. Follow me on Twitter @EthanSoyShow, and screw TKO.